All right, Blazers say deuces, Root. We out. What does this look like now? It'll go over the air, which means it'll be on television for us here in Portland. But whether it's on channel 2, 6, 8, 12, that's still TBD, and we'll get a resolution on that very quickly. You don't say that you're leaving Root unless you have a clear path.
I will tell you, they're very close. They're very close to having the deal done.
It's just which channel.
Yeah, it's which provider they're going to go with.
But what does that look like for people in Bend, Eugene, Hermiston, Medford, or the people outside of the state of Oregon? Yes. Because the distribution will happen within the state. Like, it may be, like, say they go, just for the sake of this, say they go to, K2, which is ABC, right? Mm-hmm. That doesn't mean they're going to be on every ABC station in the state of Oregon. They will find a partner network in the other cities around the state.
If for whatever reason, because not every station is on in every city in the state. Right. And so you have to kind of work through some of those things. The other thing about this is I've heard a lot of people have asked me since yesterday, a lot of fans have asked, I'm out of market. Like, will I still have to get League Pass? I don't know. In that it depends on what you kind of like out of market. Is Seattle out of market? Yeah, that's out of market. Now, is Boise, is Klamath Falls, like those are the things that they're going to have to kind of work through, because like if they go like a direct to consumer, a DTC streaming plan, which is something I very strongly believe they want to do.
Which is what the Utah Jazz did. And remember their package with Jazz Plus was you buy the service, and I think
$125.
Yeah, we did the math. It was like $1.15 per game, yes. And you got 2 tickets to a game, a hat, a T-shirt, and
some hot dogs,
a hot dog and a soda too.
And I want to say though too, Boise might be a Jazz market.
Well, they share.
Just judging off of my wife's grandfather's viewing habits and what they got on their TV.
Yeah, it's one of the many diced up cities. But my point being, as far as like range, they're going to have to figure out with their broadcast partner, because again, this is getting very inside baseball. But remember, this TV channel, over the air that they're negotiating with, is a partner. And the reason they want this and they're going to pay for it is because it's going to bring eyeballs to their stations, right? Well, what cuts into that? Streaming. So how far out that streaming can actually go?
Yeah, the geofencing and all that.
Yes,
kind of
is
stuff.
something they have to work through and negotiate. And as I understand it, like I believe it'll be pretty substantial considering the map of Oregon, because there are regions in the state that won't have access to a given channel depending on where they're at, like Gold Beach or Bend or Klamath Falls. And that doesn't necessarily mean that ABC, NBC, Fox, CBS, any of those aren't there. The problem is we're going kind of back in time technologically with an over-the-air broadcast. And what you run into with over-the-air broadcasts are traditional barriers to broadcast, which are topography. Mm-hmm. Like if you're on the backside of a mountain, say in Bend, it's difficult to get over the air stations.
Yeah. And you're shooting a satellite to whatever, like the hub in Bend, and they distribute it from there. But sometimes it's
a very real problem. And so
you got to get the tinfoil out and make the human antenna.
Which is why
what? Yeah, we don't do that anymore. Digital antennas.
There you go. But that's why they'd want to have a direct-to-consumer streaming option that has a kind of robust reach. Now, just how far that goes, it's going to be up for debate, I think. So we won't know that stuff. Even in discussions that I've had, even in depth, you can't get too far without talking through that stuff directly with the partners.
No, they're already down that road, and that's why we are seeing the announcement came yesterday. Mm-hmm. And the resolution is going to come very quickly. So good stuff. We finally will be able to watch our Blazers with an affordable price tag on it.
Easily.
Which locally will be free. Mm-hmm. How about that?
And also, another thing to consider is that the Blazers will have a local partner that has vested interest in the product going forward.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it. You're not going to get second fiddle and be on Root Plus.
Yeah.
Because of a Kraken game.
Yeah, you know what? Like they'll be on like Coin or something, and the Big Brother finale will be on there. Be like, we're gonna put you on the CW tonight.
Yeah. I mean, But also, you're probably not going to get broadcast in
Well, no, what's
720
going to
anymore.
happen is all the Big Brother fans are going to be like, why am I being forced to watch the Trailblazers?
Well, you're going to watch someone lose.
Yeah. Hey-o.
All right.
But hey, no more 720.
No more 720.
Picture.
Oh, 720. I was like, no more 720. I was like, what is 720?
What radio station is that?
Like, they carry the one. Oh, no, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that's part way in
We'd be
between.
like 1080p,
Ding, ding, ding.
1080i,
So, and I won't.
4K.
I bet you the streaming options will be pretty nice.
All right. Well, Blazer talk. See, we talk about the Blazers in the summer when there's something to
Yes.
talk about with the Blazers
Not
in the summer.
forcibly talking about it.
Yeah, that's right. Let's talk about the NFL because there's some big news, and one team got a heck of a lot better. Danny and Dusty on the Fan.
Hey, it's